Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the back office. Ooh, another huge box. We might have to do the super wide angle, clear the crap look. I'm really busting the sort of illusion that my desk is always clean at the moment, aren't I? Let's just push these things about. Of course my desk is always clear. There's not smashed up spectrums and random bits of electronics kits lying around. So let's have a look into this. This is another parcel from my good friend Billy Sastard, one on Twitter, who collects calculators. And as you know, I made some videos in the past opening them. So I'm just being quite cautious. I didn't want to chop my fingers. And where I've sort of tried to repair them. Often I don't. I've got more unrepaired than I have repaired at the moment, but I'm going to work my way through it. There's a packing list here. That's quite good. I'm going to open it up here. Now some of these things I'm going to try to play with. Some I got to fix. Some I got to, you know, basically go through the box at some point and actually just try to get them going. And you can see it's a big old box, and in terms of calculators, you can fit a lot of calculators in a small area, and it makes me think of all the calculators I've sort of disposed of all of, you know, over the years. Look at this Casio DC 750A. I remember these. I definitely remember that near us there was a Casio sort of, not warehouse, I don't know what it was, service centre, and they used to have loads of these chucked out in a sort of skip behind them, and every now and then someone would go rooting around in them and sort of fish out some that, you know, you could have. But they always made a big deal of this secret button, so you could store your secrets with a PIN number. I want to see the sort of telephone thing. I want to see the text. Calculator-y stuff's fine. But you can see it's got a matrix screen at the top. Interesting. I'm just sort of looking around. I'm sort of humming because I'm trying to think, well, I pushed telephone and it didn't sort of go into telephone mode. Ah, there we go, data. G. I can't, you know, God, can you remember that? Going through all the different permutations of the letters by having to use one of these sorts of keypads. But it's not even moving on. It's not like predictive. There's actually cursors here, so you've got to sort of enter your key and then go next. Crikey. And then remember when the batteries would die, it might even give you a nanosecond to replace them and it wouldn't actually lose any data, but some of them just lost all of the data right away. So there, DC 750A. Yeah, I'm just sort of getting lost in the little world of calculators. I'll have to rattle through them though, because there's a lot here. Sharp. Voice, synthesized clock and calculator. Is that a talking calculator? Is that a talking calculator? Ooh, I hope so. We'll have to pop some batteries in that then and have a go, but that is brilliant. A talking calculator from back in your day. Let's have a look at that. Let's see what's next then. The fanfare translator. Wow. I remember seeing these in catalogues. Look at that. So this is where you basically enter your words, like English, hello, and then French, German, Spanish, Italian. Nice. Doesn't look like any microphone on it, so it'd be purely a sort of text display. Let's see what this next one is. Old school Casio in a box. Yeah, baby, an FX82L. I remember these. Crikey. How do you even get it out of the box? There we go. Most of them you'd see lying around out of a box in a pencil case, but this one still has it. Look at that. There's a big old rebate in it. So must be a big old battery in these, because I think mine was on the later generation that just used button cells, so that's going to be fun to play with. But it's still got that same sort of Casio-ness about it. They haven't really changed. I mean, I'm assuming Casio's still making them, but they never really changed beyond that. There was sort of minor variations, but last time I looked at calculators in a shop, especially sort of scientific ones, they all just look like scientific calculators as I've always remembered them. A Casio digital diary, SF7100SY. Wow, the daddy does everything. Clock, calc, games, everything. 1 megabyte, 1 whole megabyte, and PC sync. Doesn't work. Remember, all of these things pretty much don't work, so I'm going to have to just rattle through them in a next video where I've had time to sort of change the batteries and mess with them. But this will be interesting because it's also got, look, electroluminescent backlight. Nice work. Normal operation, replace batteries. I don't know what. The horror. Okay, we can see what's wrong with that one. Let's not play with that today. So many things here. Look, boxes full of stuff. This one. Look at that. It's a fat old one. A Casio card printer CP10. Nike had issues. So that'll be fun to sort of get going, isn't it? I love these sort of small format printing calculators because they're so cute. I mean, we don't have anything really these days that makes sort of a printout, do we? Apart from a printer. But yeah, that would have been all the rage back then. I mean, that's a big, you know, that would have been a big selling point there. And it's got the book, case, everything. Brilliant. And a manual. A manual. That's something you rarely see really as a manual. The Casio mini card LC79. Wowee, that is nice. That's something that's incredibly well preserved actually. Look, that's like a stand for it, made out of sort of an origami stand. I'm going to be a bit gentle with this one because to me, I've not really. I'm assuming this is actually a rare one because it feels rare. That's nice. I mean, it's hard to sort of show you how thin that is. That's really thin, and the button's actually metal and thin as well. Feels great. What a lovely thing. I'm going to put that back in very gently. Yes, I think that certainly is one I'm going to hopefully get working, and I'm definitely going to take my care over that. You don't want to blow the arse out of something if you can help it. That's always good advice really, isn't it? A long thing. A very long thing. Wow, and a working long thing, or at least working as much as it's on. What is this called? I'm trying to look for a sort of whole thing. It's just basically a calculator. It's got something here. I don't know what that is. Oh, that might be the battery. Yeah, battery. Oh, yes. William Tell Overture. Oh, is that all? There's a button here, does it? That sound on. Music 1 and Music 2. Oh. That must be to choose the music, but it's not certainly setting it. It says on a little slip of paper next to me that there's a problem with this keyboard on that one, so that's a shame. But at least we know when we unplug it and plug it back in again, the battery that is, it will play the William Tell Overture. And you can't get enough of the William Tell Overture, but I would like to know what the other song is on it. What's this one? It's in a Nokia E-Series case, but I suspect it's not. It's a Casio UC110 electronic calculator. Ooh. Now this is a sort of sensor type calculator because you can see, if you read the writing on there, body temperature and air temperature. So this is like when, you know, Casio at its best really is sort of doing all these mashups basically. So you know when you get a Casio watch, it has like loads of different things on it. This is sort of same thing, but this is basically a calculator plus a temperature probe. Hopefully not a rectal one, but yeah, look, that's on a retractor. You push that. Look, I think that's going to bring you. How cute. That's really nice. I mean, that's kind of useful. I mean, I think that'd be useful today. You know, thermometers are actually really useful. But again, it's a dead one. It's sort of got this sort of slight discoloration, which is a shame. But I like that. That's quite tactile. I wish. Well, I'm going to say I hope they still make them, but I'm pretty sure they don't. But you know, that's good. I could do with something like that. I like the idea of something. You know, calculators are not really that useful anymore to me, but I do like them. I still use calculators all the time, every single day. But I just kind of use the ones on the PC, which suck. If you could get the calculator plus something else, like a multimeter, that would be awesome. Why don't I do that? Calculator plus multimeter. I might kickstart that. Who'll back me? Comment down below. Who wants a calculator plus multimeter? This is a weird one. I'm just sort of got to scan through the bit of paper next to me. I think this was some sort of magic calculator that you sort of turn on by basically shaking it. It's got a sort of coil in there, and it's a kind of a dynamo in effect. You're moving a metal coil, a magnet over a metal coily type thing. But yeah, that seems to be dead, so I don't know how much I have to do. There are instructions on that one. If we got a second, let's see what you can do. Shake it from left to right or vice versa non-stop for approximately 15 to 20 seconds, approximately 40 shakes. Then you can use the calculator 5 minutes. Press the on button to turn the calculator on. Note, when the LCD becomes dim, shake it about. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it. Okay, right. No, still dead. Bugger. They're always dead. They're so rarely working. That's going to be satisfying to get that one working. Aha! Now this one. Or 3. Look at these. 3 bad boys. So the first one is a PW81. This is the one I fixed. I do remember fixing one of these. I don't know if it's this one. I haven't left a sort of trademark sort of thing on it to sort of indicate that this was one that I've actually already worked on, but it kind of smells like me. Yeah, okay. I think that's one I've worked on, but check it out in an earlier video, and I'm gonna maybe have to work out a playlist for the calculator related videos, because they're starting to sort of accumulate now. It'll be in a teardown lab, but that's the Casio 81, but in a nice case. Great. Again, I've seen inside one of these, but I'm prepared to see inside it again. Now this apparently is a serious rarity value. This is a satolex LCD calculighter, and these ones are too. Look, they're kind of lighters in calculator form. I'm just sort of curious to see. Oh, look at that. Gentle, and there it is. You can see underneath there is the calculatory bit itself, and yeah, it's pretty usable. 4 times 3 equals. Yeah, that works nicely. Look at that though, it's quite a sensitive piece of equipment here. There's a nice bit of anodized aluminium cover, and I guess that just sort of lets you push the time button and go through the date and things like that. But I do believe this would have a problem with gas. I remember a previous discussion, but yeah, looking at it there, definitely Satolex, Japan. So that's all, again, mixing things up. But then remember, people used to smoke quite a lot back in the day, so it probably made sense to sort of save pocket space and make one of those. This one is a maruman piezo calculator, gas issue. It says gas issue, but I'm not even hearing a click there, so it's probably an igniter issue too. Again, quite rare. Interesting though how the battery works there. There seems to be some sort of caddy or tray required to sort of slide the battery in, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to solve that bit, but I'll certainly be able to get it lighting if possible. But that's going to take some dismantling. I have to be a bit thoughtful on these now, because some of these might not just might not dismantle, where it's sort of, it might be assembled with glue. Look, I'm already prying it and trying it. Yeah, if it's assembled with glue, some things really will break in the attempt to repair them. So I've got to ask the owner and say, look, how far do you want to go with this? It's a nice cure as it is. Do you really want it broke? And this is a box I would have sent back with the PW81 in it. So, but what have we here? It doesn't look like a P81. Ooh, very interesting. PF7000 databank. These, my friends, are interesting pieces of kit because of the way they've got this sort of membrane keypad. But the problem is with the membrane keypad, you can see it's going to have wires and connections from here down to there, and they basically get knackered. And you can see it's quite tricky to sort of work out where they sort of occur, but it's during this strip here. So dismantling it's going to be a problem. Where I've tried to dismantle keyboards, PC keyboards, you can get sort of Bluetooth ones with the same technology, almost impossible. So that's going to be interesting to see. But it does seem to be working. Oh, clear's not working. I don't know if that's the problem. Yeah, could have just lost a line there, but that'll be nice to get going because that's pretty darn old school. Oh, better turn it off. And here, ooh, last but not least, very interesting, a Sharp LC-Mate EL8005S. Wow, this is an electroluminescent calculator, and it sort of froze you. Remember I was saying about the mashup between the multimeter and calculator? That's almost a multimeter sort of style back. Dead on arrival, clearly. Sharp Electronics, 6 volts. So there, that's kind of retro though. I like that. Earth to Scotty. Earth to Scotty. When does, even in the Star Trek universe, did Earth talk to anybody? I'm really, I'm really losing my marbles. I think you'll all agree anyway on that. So there you go. That is the whole collection of things I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to try, and I'm not going to make any promises here, not to work on all of the calculator videos in one hit and then just put out, it'll be an endless like 2 weeks of calculator videos. I'm going to try my best to avoid that, but if I don't, I do apologise in advance, because I'm pretty one track. So once I start on something, I'll want to finish it and I want to just pile through the calculator pile. But yeah, apologies. Something else I was going to say, actually, I really I'm thankful, guys, to all of you regular viewers, and you comment all the time and you watch every single video every single day, and I see that in the stats, so I know you're doing it, guys. I'm going to be doing something in the not too distant future, and when I say not too distant future, I'm probably talking about in the next month or so, where I'm going to actually make an attempt to put together a parcel of some really nice stuff, and I'm going to leave some hints in the video for you guys who watch every day. I'm going to literally just announce in the video I'm going to start doing it, and then just watch the next few videos or however I'm going to do it, so that the people who don't watch regular won't have access to the goodies, but you guys will. Yeah, that sounds good. Comment down below if you're interested in that. So I'm going to go head off now and have a nice cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe a jammy dodger. Hope that's been of some use to you, or at least some interest to you. I haven't really solved anything at the moment, but that's the way it goes. Please like, share, click subscribe if you're that way inclined, and as ever, thank you so much for watching.